Yes, good morning students. Welcome to all in new session of 2020-21 in Madhuban Vatika Public School. Now, let's start our first topic of 11th class. The first topic of this session in 11th classes that is the mathematical induction. You don't have any idea about the mathematical induction. This is just like the theorem. Theorem means we have to prove the result, that is left hand side is equal to right hand side. I am explaining this method with the help of the question. In mathematical induction, this is the series, and here the first term of the series is 4, 8, then 12, then 4n is equal to, if you add all numbers, then the result is equal to 2n into n plus 1. Now we have to verify it by mathematical induction whether the sum of all these numbers is equal to this or not. We will prove it by the use of the mathematical induction. In each and every question, we have to prove the result, whether the result is true or not. But that result is proved by mathematical induction. There are 3 steps for mathematical induction. What is the first step for mathematical induction? Let put n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 from the last term. I am putting here n equal to 1, and at the same time in right hand side again I am putting the n is equal to 1. When you put n is equal to 1, that is the n equal to 1 means first term, n equal to 2 means second term, n equal to 3 means third term, and n equal to n means nth term. When you put n equal to 1 means on left hand side I am taking only the first term, that is 4, and on right hand side put in place of n1, is the result equal to left hand side or not. If the result is equal to left hand side, the first step will be verified. What is the n? 2 into 1 plus 1, 4 is equal to 4, the result is 2. This is the first step for the mathematical induction, that is the step 1. And now I am proving here the step 2. What is the step 2? There is no change. The step 2 is same as the question. But in step 1 I am taking only the first term, that is n equal to 1. For step 2 there are n number of terms in the question, that is first term, second term, third term and kth term, k plus 1 term and up to n terms. Now I am proving the result here for k term. First step is for first term, second step is for k term, that is the result is also true for the k term, and third is k plus 1th term. How I am proving this? So there is no change in the second step. In place of n, I am using here only k, that is 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 4. In place of n, second step is n is equal to k. 2k into k plus 1. This is the second step. Suppose, let's take the simple example. If we have n number of terms, but out of n number of terms I want to keep the term, that is the 100th term, then what is the result? N is equal to 100. Then how I am writing the equation? 1 first term, second term, third term and last in place of n, that is the 100th term. If after this you want to write in place of 100 term, that is the 101 term. For 100 terms, you are writing first term, second term, third term, fourth term and 100th term. Now, this is the second step, that is n is equal to k. And third step is n is equal to k plus 1. And I am comparing the value of k and k plus 1 with this equation. That is, if you want to select only 100 term, I am writing this n. If you want to write 101 terms, we have to write all previous terms, that is first, second, third, fourth, 100 and 101. And same step is used in case of k plus 1 terms. That is, that is the third step. I want to write here the term that is n is equal to k plus 1. How I am writing here? First term is 4, second term is 8, third term is 12 and kth term is 4k and one more term, that is k plus 1 term. This is the left hand side. And what about the right hand side? That is the result. What is the right hand side here? That is, I am writing is equal to, in place of n, I am writing here k plus 1. Here again, in place of n, k plus 1 and then what is the result of right hand side? K plus 1 and k plus 2. Now, third step is the solution step. You have to show that the left hand side of result is equal to right hand side. And we have to solve only here left hand side. Now, here I am solving the left hand side. Let's check. First term is 4, second is 8, third is 12 and kth is 4k and k plus 1 is 4k plus 1. And this is the second step. You will check at the back. In second step, we fill the value 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 4n is equal to 2k into k plus 1 plus 4 into k plus 1. Up to this, the result of k terms I am filling here and k plus 1 term is remaining left as it is. Now, let's solve this equation and we want to find this result is equal to right hand side. Is there any term common here? That is only 2 and k plus 1. I am taking here the common. What is left here? Only k plus 2 is common, therefore k plus 2. So, the answer is 2 into k plus 1 into k plus 2, which is equal to right hand side of the result. Now, let's consider one more example of same type, that is, just wait, I am writing the question on the board. The question is 1 upon 1 multiply 3 plus 1 upon 3 multiply 5 dot is multiply not 3.5. 1 upon 5 multiply 7 and dash and next is 1 upon 2n minus 1 and 2n plus 1, which is equal to, the result is n upon 2n plus 1. What is the first step here? The first step is put n is equal to 1. Put n is equal to 1. What does it mean? I am considering here on left hand side only the first term. What is the first term in left hand side? That is 1 upon 3. And also put n equal to 1 on right hand side. Therefore, in place of n, I am putting here 1 and in the denominator 2 plus 1, 3. The result is 2. This is for the first step of the mathematical induction. Always we have to use 3 steps for proving the result. Whether the left hand side of the series is equal to right hand side or not, we have to prove it by mathematical induction. For showing the mathematical induction, there are the 3 steps. This is just like a theorem. In each and every question, we have to use such steps. First, n is equal to 1 and second step is put n is equal to k. And for second step, I already told you that there is no change in the question. There is only little bit change. That is the change in place of n. n, I am using here the n is equal to k. Write the equation 1 upon 1 multiply 3, 1 upon 3 multiply 5, 1 upon 5 multiply 7 and dash 1 upon, in place of n, I am using here that is the k, which is equal to k upon 2k plus 1. There is no need to solve any question and any method in the second step. The main step is the third step, where we have to prove the left hand side is equal to right hand side. And what is the third step? In third step, we will take that n is equal to k plus 1. What does it mean n is equal to k plus 1? I told you earlier that if there are 100 terms, that is the second step, I am writing here all 100 terms. If I want to write the 101 terms, then what is the method? Write the previous 100 terms plus one more term, that is the 101 term. Same step I am using in the third step here, that is put n equal to k plus 1. Firstly, I am writing here first k term. First k term copy from the second step, that is 1 upon 1 multiply 3, 1 upon 3 multiply 5 plus dash 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 1 upon 2k minus 1 2k plus 1. I am copying the second step up to k number of terms, but in this step I want to write here the k plus 1 number of terms, that is plus one more term, that is 1 upon, in place of k, I am writing here k plus 1. If I am writing here k plus 1, then what is the result? 2k plus 2 minus 1, that is 2k plus 1. Here 2 into k plus 1, that is 2k plus 3. Sorry, in place of 1, I want to write here 3. And this is equal to right hand side. How I am writing here right hand side? That is, in place of n, directly you will fill the value, that is k plus 1, and in denominator 2k plus 2 plus 1, that is 2k plus 3. Fill the value in place of n like such type. I am writing here, one time I am explaining 2n plus 1. Sometimes you write like this, 2k plus 1 plus 1, that is 2k plus 2. But this is the wrong method. You will fill the value k plus 1 in place of the n. How you will fill? That is, in place of, how you are writing here? 2n plus 1 means 2 into, in place of n, you definitely use the bracket. If you are using the bracket, definitely you don't do any type of mistake. Now 2k plus 2 and plus 1, 2k plus 3. How I am writing this type of equation? This is the third step. But third step is the solution step. What does the solution step mean? You have to prove here the result of left hand side is equal to the result of right hand side. And how will you calculate the result of left hand side is equal to the result of right hand side? By using the second step. What about the second step? Compare the third and second step. 1 upon 1 multiply 3, 1 upon 3 multiply 5, 1 upon 5 multiply 7, and up to 1 upon 2k minus 1 and 2k plus 1. There is no change between the third and second step up to this step. So, we have to fill the value from second step up to this. What is the value? K upon 2k plus 1, and I am removing the second step from here. But one more term is left in the third step. What is the term there? 1 upon 2k plus 1 into 2k plus 3. This is the left hand side of the third step. Now, you will solve this result, that is may be equal to the right hand side of the question. Now, how I am solving? Is there any term common in the numerator or denominator? You will check. Yes, there is a term common, that is 1 upon 2k plus 1. Now k upon 1 plus 1 upon 2k plus 3. Now take LCM. 1 upon 2k plus 1, 2k square, 3k plus 1 whole divided by 2k plus 3. Split the middle term in the numerator. Now, how will you split in the middle term? In denominator, there is 2k plus 1 and 2k plus 3. Now, in numerator, you multiply two numbers and we get the result 2, and by adding the number we get the result 3. What is the result? 2k square, 2k, 1k plus 1. Now, pairing the numbers, 2k is common, k plus 1 plus 1 into k plus 1 whole divided by 2k plus 1 into 2k plus 3. Now, k plus 1 is common. What is the next step? 2k plus 1 whole divided by 2k plus 1 and 2k plus 3. This will cancel, which is equal to k plus 1 upon 2k plus 3, which is equal to right hand side of the result. Now this is the whole concept of the mathematical induction, that in each and every question, whether there is denominator, whether there is numerator, there is no change. You have to use only 3 steps. First step is put n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 means from left hand side you consider only the first term, and on right hand side fill the value n is equal to 1. And in second step there is no change, that is same as the question, but the change is that in question I am using here the value of n, and in second step I am using the value of k in place of the n. And in third step, if I am writing the 100 number in second step, then in third I want to write there the 101 numbers. If you want to write there 101 numbers, what does it mean? There are total numbers 101. You have to write the previous 100 numbers that you had already written in the second step. That's why I am using the second step in the third step also. Fill the value of k numbers from the second, and one more number is left. Now solve the left hand side of the third step, and that left hand side is equal to right hand side of the question. Now I am taking one more example, that is, just wait, I want to change the calculation. The question is, that is 1 plus 3 plus 3 square plus 3 की power n minus 1 is equal to 3 power n minus 1 whole divided by 2. Now, check the first step, that is, what is the next first step? Step 1. I am not explaining, I am just writing how to solve. Put n is equal to 1. Consider only first number, and on right hand side 3 minus 1 upon 2, which is equal to 1. 1 is equal to 1, the result is 2. Now, for second step, put n is equal to k. There is no change in the question, little bit change, that is, instead of n, I am using here the value of k. And the main step is the third step. Now, what is the third step here? Put the value of n is equal to k plus 1. Means, I am writing here up to k number of terms. The first term is 1, 3, 3 square, 3 की power k minus 1, k minus 1 plus 3 power only k, which is equal to 3 की power k plus 1 minus 1 whole divided by 2. Up to this step, second step we repeated here. What is the value of such terms from the second step? That is 3 की पावर k minus 1 whole divided by 2 plus 3 की पावर k whole divided by 1. Now let's take the LCM. LCM is 2, 3 की पावर k minus 1, 2 multiply 3 की पावर k. How I am solving this step? Check the coefficient of 3 की power k. Here the coefficient of 3 की power k is 2 and here the coefficient of 3 की power k is 1. Now if you want to add x plus 2x, what is the result? That is equal to 3x. I am using here the same concept, that is 3 into 3 की power k minus 1 whole divided by 2. Now, if bases are same, you know the power may be equal. 3k plus 1 minus 1 upon 2, which is equal to right hand side of the result. Now students, please you will follow this rule. Some questions I am sending you with the PDF file, and the next topic I will share with you tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice day.